Brandon Perna. This is That's Good Sports, and the Broncos will be playing the Houston Texans this weekend in their second preseason game. The Broncos offense will be tested early in the game, going against a stout Houston defensive line. I just pray to the football gods that Ty Sambrailo and Matt Paradis can handle blocking JJ, the tire handler Watt, and the only Patriot I've ever loved, Vince Wilfork. The majority of the Broncos coaching staff are former Houston Texans, so Saturday's game is essentially a family reunion for them, minus the embarrassing third cousin who makes inappropriate comments about your wife. During this last week, Brandon McManus booted a 70-yard field goal in practice, and Connor Barth followed it up with a 65-yard field goal. The important thing I'd like to say about this story is, well, who cares? It's practice. Kickers always let it fly in practice. We already know McManus has a big leg and that Barth has accuracy. If we could only Freaky Friday the two kickers. Yeah, Freaky Friday them. If you put Connor Barth's mental toughness inside of Brandon McManus's body, we'd essentially have Jason Elam back. The real question we need to be asking is, why can't Connor Barth kick it 65 yards on a kickoff with the aid of a kicking team? Or why can't Brandon McManus make a field goal when it counts? Here are some disturbing facts. Last week in Seattle, McManus and Barth combined for one touchback, and they averaged 55 and 45 yards on kickoffs respectively. Seattle's Stephen Hauschka struggled as well, and the three kickers had the worst average in the league for the day. So maybe, just maybe, it was a bad day for kickoffs in Seattle. Houston, like Seattle, is at sea level, but the kickers should fare better indoors at NRG Stadium. My point is, when I hear McManus made a 70-yard field goal in practice, I'm not the least bit impressed. But that's because I have a really high set of standards. I think I'm most excited to see Brandon Marshall return from his foot injury Saturday. I predict he will gobble up Alfred Blue and Brian Hoyer at the exact same time, mid-handoff, early in the second quarter for a sack/run stop. Now that's a specific prediction most football anchors don't have the balls to predict. See, Woody, I listened. I'm growing a pair. Slowly. Beautifully. Defensive end Kenny Ananuki underwent a knee scope Thursday, and he should be back in the lineup in 2 to 3 weeks. The scope was scheduled because swelling in his knee would not subside. It looks like all Kenny needs is rest, which is good news considering the team's medical staff initially thought Ananuki may have had a total recall Quato infection in his knee, in which case doctors tell me the only way to remove the abscess is to open your mind. So that's good news, Kenny. And finally, despite facing competition from newly acquired punter Spencer Lanning, Britton Colquitt seemed to be very loose at practice this week, playing a terrible air guitar. I don't even need to hear the music to know he's air guitaring country. Man, country music, it's so predictable, even its air guitar players only know 3 chords. If I were Colquitt, I'd get my stuff together, because I know number 5 standing right next to me, unimpressed with my air guitar moves, is one good game away from taking my job. And that's all for my report, guys.
Hey you, subscribe to my channel. Also, I got a whole bunch of t-shirts up. Big Dick Players, That's Good Sports, That's Good Broncos. There's a link in the description. Check it out. Buy some shirts. Help me not be a poor piece of shit for the rest of my life. And I'll have some more shirts coming throughout the season. Oh my God.
Go Broncos, win 28.